1972 prophecy about the Quran and the Bible that actually came true within the last 20 years? Well, everybody needs to know this because the implications of this prophecy is way more important and relevant in today's society than the actual scriptures and verses that we've been reading in both of these books. In 1972, Elijah Muhammad gave a series of teachings called the Theology of Time. In one of his lectures, he basically said, meanwhile Christians and Muslims are arguing back and forth, the Bible and the Quran actually verify each other on a scholastic level. You can listen to the lecture on YouTube. Just search 2 New Holy Books by Elijah Muhammad. Now, the key thing he said is that the Bible and the Quran both agree that our generation are the people living at the end of both of the books. What he's saying this means is, since we're the generation living at the end of the Bible and the end of the Quran, once these 2 books have reached the end and fulfilled their purpose, we'll no longer have any use or purpose for these books, and 2 new books will naturally have to come and replace these 2 books. One book, he said, will be for black people, and the other book, he said, will be for what he calls the Orthodox world, which would be non-black people. Well, surprise, surprise, in 2003, an initiated griot who was sent to America by the custodians of secret wisdom for the Botswana tribe, he started revealing some of the secrets on Assata Shakur's website in a forum, and over the next several years, many conversations would be had with this griot where black people were asking him a bunch of questions. Those conversations were all compiled into a PDF form, into a PDF file, and then that PDF file was turned into what you call right here the Black Root Science book. This secret knowledge is the book for black people. It gives extreme details on topics and questions that the church has never been able to go in depth into, such as who are the 24 elders of Revelations 4 verse 4. This book sheds light on our ancient ancestors when they lived for thousands of years and walked this earth as gods. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the new book for white people and everybody who's not black. It was translated from ancient Aramaic, Hebrew scrolls, and Koine Greek scrolls. It was sent to America by the Nazarene and Essenes who were hiding in Lebanon from religious persecution back in the 60s. This is the lineage of the first people who protested against the early church when the church started changing scriptures and preaching half-truths. These are the people who were burnt at the stake if they got caught in public with their version of the Torah. Their version of the Torah is completely different from the King James Version, but what's interesting is their version of the Torah is verified by the Black Root Science, and the Black Root Science is verified by their version of the Torah. I'm the one who discovered the similarities between the secret wisdom traditions, so I wrote a comparative analysis called The Great Investigation, where I took verses from both of the new books and I put them side by side to show you that they're saying the same thing. Download both of the new books from my website for free, thegreatinvestigation.com, and here's a heads up. Jesus, his wife, and all the angels are described as black people.